Yo, what's poppin', people? So I'm back today making another video, and my Boruto video got 80 views and got some comments, and I got 20 subscribers now. So you know what that means? 20 subscriber giveaway. Psych, I'm broke. I can't do that. But what I can say is I got a few comments, and it was cool getting to talk to people in the comment section below. And I got to watch some other dude's video on his take on the movie, which is really cool. So I'm starting to like this whole YouTube like talking comment thing. It's really cool. But this time we're talking about animation, which is similar. It's different. One take. That's all I'm doing. What I was trying to say before was that Japan, they recently had their Animator Expo, which is basically where a bunch of like the top animators in Japan, they get to make 10-minute shorts. They have no restraints. They can do whatever they want, and they just let their creativity go wild. And I personally love animation. Like, the reason why I watch anime is because I just love animation. And since anime is the only place where you can really get a lot of it, since animation, or at least 2D animation, is not very popular in the West, it's like the only way I can get my fix. Like, if I want to watch 3D animation, then there's like, you know, there's Disney, there's Pixar, there's all those guys, right? But the only way to get your fix, if you love 2D animation, is through anime. And I love animation because, to me, it's like the highest tier, the highest level of art, in my opinion. Because you take all that stuff you learn in art school, right? And then you apply it to motion, and you add all this other computer effects. It's like everything thrown together. It's like the highest level of art. There's like the same thing with movies. It's like the highest level of that form of art. So that's my take on it. So I'm hyped to share with you my top 5 favorite shorts of the 34 that were available during this expo. They're currently still streaming. You can watch it on the website. I'll link it in the description below so you can check the ones that are still available out for yourself. And yeah, let's do this. Coming in at number 5 is Me 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 / Girl. Now you might be wondering, that's 2 different things under one slot, and to that I say, it's my video. I can do what I want. Also, because they're a sequel to one another. So Me 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 is probably the most popular and most controversial short of all the shorts in the entire thing, but it's also one of the best ones of the entire thing. It basically tells a story of the otaku lifestyle, and if you don't know what the otaku lifestyle is, it's basically playing video games, watching porn, and consuming entertainment online. It's basically living your life through online media only. You know, why go outside and socialize when you can socialize on the internet? Why get a girlfriend and go out when you can watch porn? You know, it's basically living your life inside. And the story's about a dude who basically, he had a girlfriend, he abandoned his girlfriend for the otaku lifestyle, and then he realizes partway through that, you know what, I actually want to be with my girlfriend now. I don't want to live inside all the time anymore. But he struggles. It shows him struggling to try to leave that lifestyle because he's become so antisocial that he has trouble leaving this lifestyle that he's got himself into. And that's basically what the short is about. Well, that's my interpretation of it. Some people have different interpretations of it. Some people just see it as blatant like sex and like, you know, and all that stuff. And I guess it is, but you know, to each their own. But that's what I like, Me Me Me. And Girl is a sequel to that, or it could be a prequel, again, depending on your perspective of it. Because some people say it's a prequel, like before he got caught up in that lifestyle, and some say it's a sequel. It's like he actually did manage to get out, and this is the end of it. But it's about a girl who seemingly is his friend, and they were playing with each other, and then he leaves. That's basically what Girl is not as cool as Me Me Me, but I just put it on the list because they're sequels and they're related to each other. Number 4, Robot on the Road. Now, there's not much to say about the story in this one. I like this one more just because of the animation style. Like, I can't understand what the animation style in this one. The story for this one is basically, there's a perverted robot on the road, and he basically hitchhikes, and then he takes pictures of girls and posts on his website. That's the story for this one. But the reason why I like this one gets a 4 slice, because however they animated it, it's so different. I don't know if it's like the shadows or if it's whatever, but like somehow they made it's 2D art, right? It's 2D animation, but they somehow made it look 3D. Like I don't know if it's the shading or whatever they did, but it looks like it's looks 3D, and it's really trippy when I first watched it. I had to watch it like 3 times, and it's really trippy watching it, because like, especially they put a lot of effort into like the effects in this one, where like metal shines and like there's reflections and stuff. So it's really cool how far they went to make it look legit, like make it look real, but also the way they did the shadows made it look 3D, which is why it got the 4th slot on my list. Number 3, a 20-minute walk. So this one's basically about a girl who is shrunken down to the size of a cockroach, and her boyfriend only sees her as a cockroach, so he tries to kill her while she runs around her house. Now this one's really cool because the art style in this is like watercolors, and it's like the lines for the characters are like all jagged. Now I'm not sure if I can show this on YouTube, but it's because it's art, I should be able to show it, because he's running around naked, but it's art, so I should be able to show it. So if I'm showing it in this video, that means I probably checked up on it, and it means that it's okay. So yeah, she's running around, and it's really cool because there's like all these cool angles they do, and it's really cool because you're seeing her like climb up and down her house in all these creative ways is really cool, and that's why I made my number 3. All right, number 2 on this list is actually technically my number 1, but because number one earned the number 1 spot for a different reason, but number 2 is actually my favorite. Now this one's about a dude who has the ability to regenerate as long as his brain remains intact. He was in an accident, half his head got cut off, and it activated some chemical in his brain, and now he's able to regenerate his body, and he has superhuman strength, and he's forced to fight for humanity, right? And basically his daughter wants him to stop fighting so that he can rest and enjoy his life. And it's really cool because this one has hyper detail, like there is dirt under their nails. Their eyes, they are not white, they are yellow, because she was crying and your eyes turned yellow. That's how you know that they put in time, because I've never seen that before in animation. I've never seen that level of detail in animation in my life. This is probably the most detailed animated short of all the animated shorts that were available. I don't know about animation wise, like I don't remember too well about how well it was animated in terms of like fluidity and stuff, but it was definitely the most detailed one out of all. And you can even tell that I'm visually hyped about this one. I don't even know what to do with my hands. That's my problem with these videos. I don't know what to do with my hands. I always look like a crazy person. But my point is, this one was the most detailed short of all of them, and it's really cool, and I like this one, and that's why it makes my number 2. I really need to think of more things to say on this. Alright, on to number 1. Number 1 on this list is The Diary of Chibi. I don't know if I said it right or wrong. I'm black, and what do you expect? It's a Japanese name. What do you think was gonna happen? The Diary of Chibi is number 1 on my list because it is stop motion. And stop motion animation to me, well, not even to me, it's a huge time-consuming process. Now, if you see some of these screenshots I'm about to put up, you see how many of these fans, of these cups, of these like little figures that they had to put together, and then they had to stop, take a picture, and do that, and then edit all that together. It takes me 2 hours. 2 hours to like just get everything ready to edit a video, and then probably get another hour and a half editing. That's almost 3-4 hours I spent editing a 4 or 5 minute video. This video is 7 minutes long. 7 minutes long. I don't know why I'm pointing this way. There's nothing this way. But like, this video is 7 minutes long, and it's crazy how much detail they put into this. And the amount of times they switch settings, it blows my mind. They do food. They do fans, they do cups, they did like a thing with the, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put up a screenshot. I don't remember, but it's cool. It's so much, the amount of work that they must have put into this, to me, it just blows my mind. It just hurts my head to even think about the amount of time they probably spent editing. Can you imagine what happened to the guy if they broke one of those cups, or if they messed up? He probably got hung, and now you might be like, yo bro, calm down, that's a little extreme to talk about what happened to somebody. But no, he probably got hung. If he messed up that work, you know how much work that probably took? I already said that like 3 times, but if he probably got hung. I'm sorry. 3 people died. 3 people died making this short because they fucked up. I'm way too hyped right now. But yeah, that's why it's my number 1. It probably took so much work, and I appreciate it. Even though it's a little too happy for me. You know, it makes me feel things on the inside that I don't like feeling. I gotta stay hard on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little too happy for my taste, but I still can appreciate the amount of effort that they put into making this short, and it's definitely, in my opinion, it stands out amongst all the other ones, because it's not only is it stop motion, it goes across different mediums. It's like they do drawn stuff, they do like they said, they did on a cup, they did all these other things. So that's my number 1, and yeah. All right, guys, that is it. That wraps it up for this video. I am done. I am out of here. I'm gonna go take a nap. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and now it's like 1 p.m. So after I edit this, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go to sleep, take my ass to sleep. I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys check out some of the shorts. I don't know how many are left on the website right now, but I'll link the website in the description. You can watch whatever is still there. They're probably gonna be somewhere else on the internet. People probably may or may not have downloaded them to other places. There may or may not be illegal torrents floating about, but that's none of my business. I'm just saying. Also, I did say I was gonna do another Naruto review, and I said I was gonna do another Boruto review, but I was gonna wait till like the DVD came out. But I decided that I'm going to do a complete Naruto review. So I'm gonna review Naruto, like regular Naruto Shippuden, Naruto the Last, and then Boruto the movie, all in one video. If not one video, then I'll film it all at once and then separate them into like separate videos. I'm just gonna give a big chunk into one thing, because Naruto is like the only long running anime that I've ever watched. I didn't watch Bleach, I didn't watch Fairy Tail, I didn't watch One Piece. So it's kind of weird, because like I said in the review, it's an anime I grew up with, so it's kind of like, it's not my favorite anime of all time, but I feel like I have to, like, since I'm into this whole video thing, I feel like I have to kind of do it as a kind of tribute of sorts. So yeah, you can see, I don't know if I'm gonna wait till the DVD of Boruto comes out to do it, or if I'm gonna just do it with what I have now. But we'll see. But that's gonna be a long process, because that's a lot of that's 700 chapters and 2 movies. That's a lot of content, and I want to make it the best review I can possibly make it. So wait for that. And I don't know what else I'm gonna upload, because I don't know what I upload on this channel. Like, I'm not a gaming channel. I'm not an anime channel. I'm not a news channel. I'm Etika. I'm tired. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.